My dear brothers, never forget, when you hear the progress of enlightenment praised, that the devil's finest trick is to persuade you he does not exist. Charles Baudelaire. Hi, I'm Dave. This here's my dog Sharp. We got a story to tell you. You know how they kept that Harry Potter kid locked in a box? Wouldn't let him out for so long, he didn't even know he was a wizard. Well, that happened to me too. Fact is, if you didn't already climb out of a box like that, you're stuck in there. Turns out it was Sharp here that got me out. But I paid real close attention to how he did it. Now I can help everyone else do the same thing, just like Harry did, only in real life. That's why we're all here. You figure out how to do something, you share it with people. The rising tide lifts all boats. See, when you're little, people tell you who you are and how you have to be. They tell you how everything works in life. Doesn't mean they're right, but you forget they even told you. That's the box. I've been walking around this place going on 50 years now. When I was a kid, this beach blew my mind. There were starfish, mussels, barnacles, crabs, limpets, all stuffed together so tight you couldn't see the rocks at all. Now they're gone. It's just rocks. A couple of little barnacles are all that's left. The water's no good, so they don't grow much before they die. All those chemicals we use, well, they end up here sooner or later. Hardware stores full of them. Lots of other places too. We cut down all the trees and caught all the fish. We spray poison on lawns that grow where there used to be forests. What did we expect? When kids come here now, they say, "What's the big deal? It's just a lake." I don't blame them. They have a kind of amnesia. They don't know what it used to be like here because no one told them. No one told them how to respect this place. You probably can't see it from there, but right now I'm down at the end of the beach taking off my shoes, just like Mr. Rogers used to do. If you watched that show when you were a kid, you know how kind that dude was. He really stood out, didn't he? Not too many people like him in real life. Personally, I think it's something to strive for, being that kind. Okay, now that I got him kicked off, I'm going to talk to you from my native heart. Turns out I'm half and half. I'm a pretty regular American, but I got my old man's blood in me too. My old man was a legend. It's just that nobody knows about it. Well, we're gonna fix that. This is where we start. Right here on this beach. Here we go. My father was a holy man. He was a keeper of Mother Earth. During the time of the grandfathers, he would have been the wasichu. That is a man who speaks to the Great Spirit, That is a man who hears Mother Earth and all her children. That is a man who speaks to the dead. But they put my father inside a box and called him biologist. That is a man who counts numbers. This has created consequences. Many circles have become broken. I was a boy when I came here with my father. This is a place where I fell in love with the sea. Everywhere I looked, there was life. Life was growing upon life. Some fathers love their sons without words. They do this by showing their sons the things that most deeply move their own hearts. After his body was dead, my father told me what he could not tell me in this place. Son, I did not know how to love you properly. But I loved you so much, I tried to save all Mother Earth. I did this so you would have a safe place to live. That is how much love I have in my heart for you. My father had a native heart. It is the kind of heart led by wisdom. For this, his spirit was shot full of many holes. He died alone like his father before him. Lakota people have a word for a different kind of heart. It is the word for a heart led by greed. On a screen in Hollywood, Lieutenant John Dunbar rides his horse into a Lakota camp. A woman screams this word as she flees from him in terror with her children. She calls him wasichu. It is not a word for a skin color. It is the word for a person with the heart of a demon. It is the word for a person willing to steal, rape, or kill in the name of greed. What is the difference between a native heart and the heart of a wasichu? It is amnesia. Like the salmon returning from the sea, the native heart hears the voice of the Great Spirit and follows its call. The heart of the wasichu has become deaf. It has wandered off the trail and cannot find its way back. Meaning has been replaced by greed. The wasichu cannot remember how to make a circle. That is why this place has died. There is no life here. No birds come. There is nothing to eat. The rocks have become barren and cold. We will talk about how to mend this. Every life contains a natural destiny. We must become like the salmon. We must hear the inner voice of God. If a fish can do it, why not a person? Only this will save the land. Only this will save the people. Only this will bring peace. The heart of the wasichu builds great machines to calculate pi, the number of the circle. It cannot hear the meaning of this endless number. The native heart knows the meaning. That which is a circle does not end. In all places, the circles have been broken. We will talk about how to mend this. To the enemies of mighty Yahweh, Great Spirit Tunkashila, I say this. Thunder hears me. Your false treaties are burning. My father has sharpened a point, and many birds have given feathers. We will take your best horses and ride without fear to free Mother Earth. We will fight a spiritual war with love for all life in our hearts. The grandfathers have gathered on the field of battle. Wolf spirit is with our blood. How will you fight what you cannot kill? There's a genocide of native hearts in progress on our planet. In some places it is obvious. Endless wars are fought upon their homelands. Others are forced into situations that offer no hope for a future. In despair, many become enslaved by drugs and alcohol. In other places it is subtle. Men with beautiful hearts die unexpectedly. Here's the pattern in my life. Every man I have ever known with a native heart has died under similar circumstances. In every case, we were separated by clever manipulation. Men of the law have declined to investigate. Here are their names in the order that they died. Geronimo Walker, Red Bluff, California, died in 1987. Frank William Fisher, Red Bluff, California, my father, died in 2014. Channing Nam of Sacramento, California, died in 2016. Wesley Dalton Lincoln of Red Bluff, California, died in 2017. Stephen Lee Knight of Roseville, California, died in 2021. Like Obi-Wan, these men of peace have become unimaginably powerful. They stand upon the battlefield with the grandfathers. They were my friends.